What's going on, everybody? I am Mickey, and this is the news. Okay, guys, to be clear, everything that I'll be discussing today was from Sony's PlayStation event held on June 11th, 2020. I also will not be discussing the entire show. I will only be discussing the topics that interest me. So with that said, let's get into it. Okay, to start us off today, guys, we will be discussing Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. The game has a release window of holiday 2020, and it looks to either be a sequel to 2019 Spider-Man or a shorter side story based after the events of the first game. Also, it is to be made clear that this was given the title of PlayStation exclusive, as was the previous Marvel Spider-Man game that came out before it. Okay, guys, so I gotta say, I am super excited because the rumors are true. Capcom is coming out with a Resident Evil game next year. It is titled Resident Evil Village, and it appears to be a sequel to Resident Evil 7's story. It has Ethan and Mia Winters, who were the main characters in Resident Evil 7, in the trailer, and it also does show fan favorite Chris Redfield. And I gotta say, at the end of this trailer, he did something that really blew my mind. And I am a large fan of Resident Evil. I have played and I enjoyed all of the mainline titles, and I actually own them all. Now, I would speculate that this game would be coming out in the first half of next year, because they said next year. They didn't specify when, because Resident Evil 2 and 3 remakes did come out in the first half of the year. The last game showed today that really got me excited was Horizon Forbidden West. It's going to be based on a futuristic America with new enemy types and threats. I personally love the art style of the first game, and based on what I've seen in the trailer today, it's going to look so much better on the PS5, with a more beautiful world and full of new animal-like machines. Unfortunately, they did not give a release date for the game, which leads me to believe the soonest time for this release will be at the end of 2021. But Sony likes to release their games on the first half of the year, so honestly, I think this is going to be a early 2022 game, but we'll figure it out together. Okay, guys, they finally showed us the PS5 system. I believe it looks fantastic and very futuristic. They did also show a discless option. Now, with that said, that's going to mean that we will get two different price tags, and we're still also not quite sure if it will be on release with the standard system. I'm sure we will find out more in the future. They also did show a few accessories alongside the two systems, like the DualSense charging station, an HD camera, a Pulse 3D wireless headset, and a media remote. My overall impressions of the event is that I thought it was pretty good. Glad to finally see the box. Glad to see the three other major titles that I have discussed in this video. They very much speak to me. I am very excited for the PlayStation 5. Now, I am just curious on the price tag, and that will help me finally determine if I will be getting one at launch or not. I do also have a channel update. A lot of you have been asking why I am not doing voiceover in my Mafia 2 Definitive Edition playthrough. Now, that is due to the fact that I did not have a good mic. I have a decent mic now. So, after the Mafia 2 Definitive Edition playthrough, I will be doing voiceover and potentially even be on camera for my future playthroughs. Now, finally, if you haven't already, please do leave me a comment down below for my next playthrough. Now, that's either going to be of Alien Isolation or Resident Evil 2, the 2019 version, after the current playthrough. Like the video if you enjoyed, dislike if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Mickey. Have a great day.